Hi everyone, Noah here from Christian and Noah's Fun Toys TV. Today I'll be showing you my Winnie the Pooh collection. It's not going to be just it's not going to be all plush, it's going to be other stuff, but a lot of plush. Now this video will be different from Christian's Winnie the Pooh plush collection due to the fact that we have different stuff. So yeah, so I'll get right into this and start with the good stuff, so the plush. Now, I've either given away, traded, or lost plush over time, but my oldest Winnie the Pooh plush, surprisingly, that I own to this day, would be this rabbit. So, this rabbit I haven't even had for a long time. I've had him for about 2 years. So he is from the 100 Acre Wood collection. He's kind of a collectible. I don't know why I played with him. But you could definitely see he has seen some better days. His color's wearing off a bit. His tail is not in the good shape. And he's very old, and I guess somehow he got us, no, he's not dirty. He's old, and you can see his eyes don't look the best either. But this is my first Winnie the Pooh plush I have right now. So that's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. I do like him, but I'm trying to get a new rabbit. I just think this one is not the best, and I could do better on rabbit plush. So that's why in the new Winnie the Pooh series you haven't seen rabbit yet, because I plan to get a new one. So that's it for this one. So on to the next plush. Alright, the next plush is probably one of the more older and used ones, if I'd say. So this is a older Disney store sort of beanbag plush, Lumpy. Now, the thing about this Lumpy is he's pretty old. Not like age-wise, just like he's beat up. I really used to like him a lot. Lumpy is my favorite Winnie the Pooh character ever, and he's very underrated. So this one is my first Lumpy plush I ever got. And that's probably when I started to get into Lumpy. Like, my last favorite used to be Tigger, but today he's my second favorite, but he used to be my first favorite. So yeah. Then I eventually got into Lumpy. So this plush is in bad condition. He's pretty dirty. He has some stains. I don't like that he has one hair, and his tail's sort of coming off. So he's pretty old. I don't use him in videos anymore, but I used to. He used to be like my favorite thing to play with. So he used to be pretty cool. But he's not doing too well. He has definitely seen some better days. And also he's getting a little floppy too. So, yeah. But I did order a new Lumpy, 2 days ago. It's, a rare one, and I will be doing a review on that. So look out for that. But otherwise, that's it for this Lumpy. Moving on to the next plush. Okay, moving right along is the next older one, and probably my least favorite Winnie the Pooh plush I own in my collection would be Darby. So, Darby I got off eBay 2 years ago when I actually wanted it. Darby is from My Friends Tigger and Pooh, which was a Playhouse Disney series that I watched when I was younger. And 2 years ago I just started getting into Winnie the Pooh more, and I was like, oh, I want a Darby plush, but yeah. I used to have the Super Sleuth Tigger, but I recently traded him with a friend for another plush that's coming up later. So yeah. This plush, what I don't like about it is how it doesn't look like Darby. I'm not talking about the body in general. That looks perfect. It's just the hair is so bad. If you look up Darby, Darby does not look like this. Otherwise, she's in good shape. I haven't really played with her ever. Her hair is not supposed to look like that. And she's pretty rare, too. Most Darby plush in My Friends Tigger and Pooh are kind of rare. I still have her. She's rare. I mean, she's just a part of my collection, and, you know, she reminds me of, like, you know, when I used to watch that stuff, so, you know. It's pretty cool, but, again, not one of my favorites. Alright, getting into the more newer Winnie the Pooh plush I own, I think it would come to this Tigger. This is a Sega Prize Tigger plush that I bought probably a year ago. So at a thrift store. I bought him with tags. And we also bought a Pooh and Piglet. I gave Piglet to my friend, and Pooh, I'm not sure what we did with him. That's Christian. So Tigger's mine. He's pretty cool. He's seen some better days though. As you can see, he's not in the best condition due to, you know, if you've seen the original Winnie the Pooh video, not the newer one, but the older one that has Piglet, Tigger, and Pooh in it, and yep. So that kind of beat him up a little bit. Otherwise, he's in pretty good condition. He looks pretty cool, but his nose is, should be pink. Yeah. I like this plush, but it's definitely not one of my favorites. I mean, he's cool, though. I like to, he's, you know, not a problem to me. Yeah, so that's kind of it with this Tigger. On to the next plush. Alright, the next plush in my Winnie the Pooh collection is this Tigger. And I just realized I don't have any Poohs in my collection. I'm not a Pooh guy. You're going to have to go see Christian's video to see more Poohs. But here's mine. So this is another Tigger I bought at a thrift store. I'm not really too sure what this is made, what company made him, but he is kind of cool. So yeah, he's very fluffy and pretty small too. I mean, this is my hand, and my hand's kind of small, so, yeah. He has appeared in, the Bluey AMC video, which is from the popular series of the, as of right now, 2 million viewed video. Thank you so much for all those views. That is insane. I would never believe that if someone told me 2 years ago that happened. That's insane. Thank you so much. But that's for another video. This Tigger is not really used at all. I mean, he doesn't have his tush tag anymore, because I guess I cut it off, or maybe I got him like that, but he's in good shape, but I don't plan to use him in videos anymore. It's just, I don't know. It's just, he looks a little too, like, chibi and fat. But yeah, that's this Tigger. Moving on to the next plush. And the next one is probably my favorite Winnie the Pooh plush I own as of right now, until I get my Lumpy. So that would be the Disney Store Beanbag Tigger plush. So he's the one who's used in most recent videos. He's very beanie and has little to no stuffing. But he looks very accurate, his posture, and, he just looks a lot like Tigger. Except he's missing that, a black eyebrow sort of thing. Here, let me show you. Most Tigger plush have this. I don't see that on him. Yeah. So I'm not really too sure if it was a factory error or all of them were made like that. But I don't really mind, because I really do like this. And Lumpy is still my favorite character. I just have a lot more Tiggers, and yeah, Tigger's pretty cool. So that's Tigger. I don't really have too much to say about him, but you will see him in more videos to come. Yeah. And, I did get him at a thrift store, and he's sort of new. He's one of my newer Winnie the Pooh plush. Anyways, moving on to the next one. The next one I have here is a Disney Store Beanbag Gopher. Yes, there is gophers in Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, so this gopher plush was given to me by a friend, who also likes Winnie the Pooh. So he gave me this, about a couple of months ago, and he had Easter stuff on, so he was holding flowers, and he had bunny ears, and, yeah, there was no problem with that, but I just felt like I kind of wanted just a regular gopher, so I just kind of snipped in that stuff off, and he looks really cool, and, he's, pretty awesome. He is probably my second favorite one I own right now. Yeah, he doesn't have a tag, He was in the recent 2 Winnie the Pooh plush videos and will continue to do so. So moving on to the last Winnie the Pooh plush I have right now. So yeah. Alright, this one is a really cool one. And right here is a Disney Store, kind of big lumpy plush. So yeah, I recently got him from my friend. Like, we do trading sometimes, and we decided to do trading with Winnie the Pooh plush. So I think I traded the Super Sleuth Tigger and a small piglet that was in like a YouTube short I made one time. I didn't really want them anymore, so, and I really like Lumpy, so he gave me this one. He still has his tags on. He's in really, really good condition. He's never really been played with, and I don't think I will use him in videos, because I want to keep him nice. So I really, really like this one. He looks very accurate, and he's, like, super cute. Yeah. So that concludes my Winnie the Pooh plush. And now moving on to other stuff. So, let's go to figurines I have. Alright, so the first figure I have in my Winnie the Pooh figures would be this Tigger. So this is a PVC Tigger that I got at the thrift shop. I know, I go there a lot. Yeah. I got him in package, and I'm not really too sure what he's made by, if it says down here. It just says Disney in China. Okay. So I don't know what he's made by, but I can definitely tell he's from early 2000s Winnie the Pooh era. Yeah, so he's pretty cool. I mean, I just don't like his pose. I don't know what he's doing. And also, I don't like stands on figures. I also like movable ones. But he looks really cool, if you ask me. I think I like the way he looks. He's cool. Yeah. And on to my last figure, because I don't have a lot. This is a newer addition to my collection, and it is the Lumpy Dorable. So, there's a story behind this. So, one time I was at Walmart, and I bought a 2-pack of Dorables. And I was on the hunt for Lumpy. And, I got lucky and got 2 I wanted. I got Flick from Bug's Life and Lumpy. I was, like, really happy, and I'm super happy that I have him because he's awesome. And this is really the only Lumpy figure that's available that's under, like, $20. Like, there's some more Lumpy figures from, like, 2000s era, but they're really rare. So I couldn't get my hands on them. But I'm glad I have this, because that's super cool. And I'm glad I have him. So, that's it with the figures. So, now I'll show you the more obscure items, and now we'll move on to Winnie the Pooh puppets. So, when I say puppets, you probably think of, like, cloth puppets, but if you've seen the Book of Pooh opening recreated with puppets that we made, you'll know what I'm talking about. So, here we go. This is my Tigger puppet that I made myself. He has been sitting downstairs for a while, so, it's not in the best shape. Let me try to sit him up here. So, yeah, I made him not too long ago, and he's not looking too good with his mouth, but, he's got the body, and then there's his head. These are pretty simple to make, but they're hard to explain to make, so I don't know if I would make a video on how to do them. I just kind of taught myself. So you put a couple of your fingers in here, and your thumb down here, and there you go. So there's Tigger, and I also made one more, so I'll show you that now. Okay, the next puppet would be, you guessed it, who do you think it is? It's Lumpy. So, yeah. Lumpy is kind of derpy. He doesn't really look totally like Lumpy, but, he's kind of cool. He's in better condition than Tigger because I kept him upstairs in my room where, it's safer. But he was made the same way, and he's pretty cool. So, that's kind of it for the Winnie the Pooh puppets that I have. Now on to, well, there's no more categories, I guess. Well, maybe. But I'll show you this next. This is the Tigger movie on VHS. I found this at a Goodwill in the bins. I also found the Stitch movie too. So yeah, this is the Tigger movie. So for most of you, you've probably seen this. And if you haven't, I definitely recommend you checking it out. So there's not much to say about this, but here's the VHS tape. Here we go. The Tigger movie. Yeah. I've never played this because I don't have a VHS player, but I kind of put it on my shelf, just kind of a cute thing, you know, just something fun to do. Just, you know, have it on my shelf next to some Winnie the Pooh stuff. So now moving on to the final part, which would be autographs, since I recently went to Disney World. I actually got back a few days ago. So I'll show you my Winnie the Pooh autographs. So I went to Crystal Palace, which, for those who don't know, is a Winnie the Pooh restaurant where you can meet Pooh, Tigger, Piglet, and Eeyore. So I got all of their autographs. So yeah. So I'll just show you them real quick. I have a lot more, but, yeah, okay. Okay, alright, so, here's Pooh. And, he drew a honeybee because, Christian gave him a drawing of Winnie the Pooh, so Pooh wanted to draw something for us. So he each gave us a little honeybee. But that would be his traditional autograph. Okay. There's Piglet. There's Eeyore, who writes kind of backwards. Some of them do that, but you know, it's kind of cool. And then my favorite, Tigger, and that says TTFN. For those who don't know, that's Tata for now, from Tigger. He was really fun to meet, and probably one of my favorite characters. And if you're ever in Disney, I'd recommend going to Crystal Palace. So that there, my friends, concludes my Winnie the Pooh collection overall. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will be updating you when I get Lumpy or any new Winnie the Pooh plush, if I do get any more. So that's kind of it for now. Make sure to subscribe and like, and especially have an awesome day. Bye, guys.